Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Greenwood and I work at IM USA. I was born into a Christian family and I'd been a believer my whole life, but I accepted Jesus into my life fully during a very difficult period of time in my life when God made His presence known to me and I never doubted His presence or His love for me again. When I got a little older, I started asking more questions and so my faith became more solid. I think you have to challenge your beliefs to make sure that they're really your own and not just what people tell you, so that you can have a deeper understanding of what you're actually believing. So I was very fortunate to have that experience and to now have a more personal relationship with God. I first heard about IM USA through their open choir director position. I was already a choir director. I was working at a church teaching young children choir, but I wanted more of a challenge with students who were older and were more technically proficient. There were also challenges here. For example, the language barrier was difficult when describing some musical concepts, and it was a bit daunting to approach. But I think that having myself and the students push each other hard, but also encouraging each other, was really helpful and encouraging and helped us to get over the shyness of it all. I'm very lucky that music is the universal language. That really made it a lot easier. Even if some brand new students can't understand the words, they can enjoy the music. And to me, that's the most important part of teaching, is that we feel the joy of praising God through music. I've been working here for 2 years now, and I've also taken on a number of other roles. I've been a classroom monitor, I've taught English conversation classes, I've been an editor to the new series of the CBUP lectures, and sometimes I edit resumes and essays for the students as well. I've always been excited to take on new jobs that I am because I love getting to try new things, and I know that whatever they're asking me to be a part of, it's going to be an exciting time, no matter what job I'm doing. IM cultivates a rare kind of happiness in both the students and the staff. I think that even if you don't believe in God, you can tell that there's something really different about the people here, but in a good way. It's like they're going about their life with a light inside of them. Even if they're young and maybe they don't have their life figured out yet, you can tell that they have a strong sense of purpose and direction in their life and that they're really being led by God. Their love for others as a whole group is something that you don't really often see anymore. A lot of people visit for Fry Fire and get really excited and come back every single week. Recently, they had a 3-day summer camp and some people decided to actually stay here full-time for a couple of months. There's just something about IM that makes people want to keep coming back, something that gets you excited and makes you think, wow, there's really something to this. Even if you're not a Christian, you can feel a different kind of energy here. I think the Fry Fire worship services are really great. I've only been to a few though, because I'm Anglican, so my worship style is a little bit different. Like we don't have the pop music or the dancing, so I sometimes feel a little out of my depth. But I think it's perfect that it's designed for youth, but it's not infantilizing. A couple times I've been to worship services or Bible studies designed for youth in the past where it's made me feel like a child or it's been boring. But I think that this is great because it gets people doing real, genuine worship, but it's also fun and it's accessible for younger audiences or for people who aren't even Christian. It's a great introduction to get them involved. I think it's a great way to get people from outside the church involved because the singing and the dancing is a style that many people our age feel comfortable with and are used to from all the pop music and everything. So they don't feel awkward visiting and then not knowing what to do, you know, with the books and everything. I think the Korean dinner also helps with making people feel welcomed and wanting to come back. IM is a place that changes people and pushes them hard to grow, both as a young person and a Christian. They have a lot of love and grace for people who make mistakes or who haven't been Christians in the past or lived a very Christian-oriented life. And I've also seen IM change people. I've seen 2 atheists become Christians due to the love and acceptance that they saw here, so they were more willing to reach out and find God. I've seen people become more outgoing and confident when they used to be so shy. Some people, thanks to their experience here, have figured out what they want to do with their lives. IM encourages students to become leaders and take responsibility for big projects of their own. Like one student has started her own nonprofit thanks to her experience at IM. Or a lot of students had a musical that they did entirely themselves from start to finish. And I've also seen myself grow and change during my time here. It's helped me get a lot better at talking to people and talking more openly to others about my faith instead of keeping it inside. You know, I'm a lot more open with it now. I'm a lot less shy than I was when I first joined as well. I think it's been great working here because you can see the direct impact that your work has on people. Hearing students singing the songs that I teach them in the hallways and seeing them being so excited to come to class has got to be one of the best feelings in the world. And it's great to be able to see students take that to heart and really appreciate music that you teach them. My hope for these students is that they would grow to be strong. It's a tough world out there, but the students here often seem to be more self-assured than your average teenager. I think that the support they get from IM softens the blow of being away from home for so long and being away from your own culture and the place that you're used to. And I think that the experience abroad will make people a lot more resilient and prepared for the future. I hope that the lessons that they learn here at IM, they're going to take with them wherever they go, and that they can be successful and spread the word of God wherever life takes them next. The end.